After deliberating briefly, Cerberus concludes that yes, he shall accept the sack.
I owe you one, boy. Got this far.
You know now what you're doing here is without any purpose whatsoever. Even if I don't slay you myself, you'll simply perish when you cross that threshold there. And yet you still persist.
I do. Besides, making these treks helps pass the time during the ongoing underworld renovations, and I'll be in tip-top shape once they're complete.
Would that we had a little more support. The renovations could have been complete by now. As ever, you think only of yourself. But if you must insist like this, then you will find me waiting for you once you get here. Every single time. Of the underworld, I command you now to rise and fight for me. I can't. Darkness.
Where'd he go?
Your youth provides you with a certain mindless strength, but such power has its limits. Blast you. Now this. Would that you applied yourself to something worth the while.
Father.
Cerberus is comfortably at rest, observing all.
Well, see you. Who's the best three-headed boy? I always meant to ask you, Orpheus, where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her, and to Apollo and the gods. And to considerable time spent practicing.
It certainly paid off. Here's the commission. A fine display of dead meat seems very much in theme, I have to say.
May I help you?
Orpheus, our featured house servant. You and your sisters really don't get along well, do you?
Alecto and Tisiphone and I each have a different outlook, I would say. We've learned mostly to stay out of one another's way.
That doesn't sound like a healthy basis for a relationship between siblings.
Aren't you lecturing me about healthy relationships with families, Zagreus? Your family, your father's family, is the most broken and corrupted in the history of the entire concept.
Fair point. I didn't mean to sound like I had any meaningful advice there, Meg. We're stuck with our bloodlines and our relatives, aren't we?
Your family cut their Titan parents into pieces and then scattered them in Tartarus. Remember that when next you tell me about family.
That's too good a deal to pass up. Sure, why not? Freshly caught, just for you, Chef. Oh, Father.
Cerberus is...
You want more pets? I got more pets here, boy. I always meant to ask.
Oh, I
It certainly paid off. I can't afford any of this. Work approved. A fine display of dead meat seems very much in theme, I have to say.
What? You're serious? You're really giving that to me? I mean, I'll take it off your hands if that is really what you want.
It's really what I want. And I sincerely hope we can move past our differences. Not that turning in this contraband has anything to do with that. You and your sisters really don't...
Alecto and Tisiphone and I each have a different outlook.
That doesn't sound...
Are you lecturing me?
Fair point.
Your family cut their Titan parents into pieces and then scattered them in Tartarus. Remember that when next you tell me about family.
That's too good a deal to pass up. Look at what I caught, Chef. Fair market value. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Nix, can you tell me more about my birth mother? Anything at all. What was she like when you first met?
Your birth mother left a strong impression on us, child. It was apparent she was from a far-off place, and yet she brought with her a lightness I had not experienced before. My first impression soon subsided, and I grew to care for her. You possess many of her finer qualities.
Thank you. Achilles is off duty.
You shouldn't be doing this, Zag. You picked sides and things are not the same. A momentary stab at thoughtfulness can't fix something like that.
We've been through a lot then, and I think we'll be going through a lot more yet. Consider it a token of our kinship. Then, what's your relationship with Ares on Olympus? I know he deals in death himself, but his approach seems rather different from your own.
I do not care for his approach at all, but he has been professionally courteous with me. More than I can say for most of your Olympian relatives, I suppose.
You mean the rest of the Olympians don't treat you well?
Discounting Hermes, I should say, the rest of them have nothing much to do with me at all. I can imagine why. I know it's complicated with your father here. But as for Ares, I think he's all right.
Disturbingly all right.
Didn't see a thing.
Just checking up on things. There is no escape. These wall scrolls are awful. I'm wide awake. There. I'm wide awake. Ready, Malphon? What infernal forge?
Hey, hey. Sure could go for somebody just wailing away on me right now. Oh, you shot me.